here we are again. Hopefully you can see that. I just started this up. Oh, good morning, by the way. I just finished putting this together and it is running. I don't know if you remember, I saw that your upper fourth wheel jewel, which is right there, your upper fourth wheel bushing had been punched twice for the pinion. I don't know why, but the hole in the jewel wasn't round. It was like flat on one side and then round, and then it had this open peak on one side. I'm wondering if the thing didn't keep good time as a result, and that was why the setting lever was, proportionally speaking, so worn. In any case, that right there, that is your new upper fourth wheel jewel right there. I haven't adjusted anything. I haven't done anything. I want to get that bead error out of there. And then I'm going to let this run in. So why don't you stay right there where you're nice and comfortable. Just like that. Oh, stop it. Trying to make this work. Nah. Okay. So what I'm going to be doing is my usual thing, which is that I am going to adjust off screen, but I'll tell you what I'm doing if you can see it. Okay, so you can see, if you squint, that we have pretty steady, pretty clean signal. We've got steady amplitude, which is good, even though I just put it together. This is your beat error, 1.6. This runs on a scale from 9.9 to 0.0. 0.0 is where you want to be. You don't want any beat error. Beat error is when the tick doesn't match the tock. So it goes tick-tock, tick-tock, tick-tock. It needs to be balanced, tick-tock, tick-tock, tick-tock. So the lines... Okay, so the lines that you're seeing, the two lines, that's a nice visual guide because you don't even have to look at the numbers. You can see that it's a clean signal and that we got some beat error. We want that to be flat, and we want the beat error to be 0, and we want the accuracy to be flat. So let me do that. I'm gonna now adjust the beat error. I always do beat error first. So I'm going to guess that I need to move the lever anti-clockwise, which will effectively lengthen the hairspring and make it go smaller. Hang on a second. Oh, I was wrong. Look, it made it worse. Okay. Let me pull it back the other way. You're going to hear some yelling in the background. Okay. Okay, I'm just going to have to go ape. 2.6, 2.5. See if I got any better. Aha! Well, 9. I bet I went too far, so I am again going to go counterclockwise. And I'm going to adjust it just a little. Nope, it opened up again. Look at that. So, gotta move it clockwise, which is going to affect it's going to make it go faster. But still, let's try going that way. See if I can get it to 0. It's getting tighter. Oh, way too much. Oh, for goodness sake, really? Yeah, it's hard to see, isn't it? Sorry, folks. Yeah, that ain't bad. I mean, I've seen better, but that ain't bad. Okay, what are we doing here? Okay, too much. Okay, and we're going to get that to 0. We're probably, even after I get it to 0, we're going to have to, when I adjust the beat, I'm going to have to adjust it again. But you see, that's pretty clear for now. We're just gaining a lot. Look, we have almost no beat error. So now I'm going to drop the rate by moving the arm clockwise, which will lengthen the hairspring, which will make the gain go down. Okay, that was a little bit. Okay, let's try a little bit more. Okay. It's ridiculous. How are we looking? It's getting a little cleaner and tighter. You'll notice that the beat error is coming out again. And the reason for that is because I'm adjusting the accuracy, and it's gonna change where the hairspring balance point is. So hang on. With a little bit of rate gain, I'm just gonna hit the beat error again and see if I can drop that. I just clicked it a couple of times. The fact that it lost that right there is because I wasn't looking clearly, and I pushed down slightly, which slows the balance. Okay, so definitely a little more. So let me pull that back. A couple of taps. No, come on. Sometimes to get these where you want them to be, they get persnickety. It's hard not to assign these watches personality because they're so funky. There's so many variables that they act like they are. Boy, these tiny incremental moves are not unincremental enough. There we go. I had to poke it. Okay, we had a little bit of loss, so I'm going to kick up the rate just a hair. Oh, come on. It's not bad. Let me pump the rate up a hair. Hang on, I've got to rescue the dog. Yes? I see you. Oh, sure, just walk away. I am. Part of the thing, too, is that I'm trying to get this that tight when the movement hasn't even finished running in. There you go, it was too much. Now that's what I'm talking about. Right there. A little teeny tiny bit of gain, no beat error. It just gives you a feeling of satisfaction, you know? Okay. Stop it. Flip it. Where's that ring? There's a ring. I'm going to put that there. Let's kind of flip this upside down. I'm going to drop that screwdriver. That was all part of the plan. All part of the plan. So what I've done here, stop threatening me. So what I've done here is now I've flipped it over. It's running on this side. So let's see how my numbers are. Hey, that's pretty good, isn't it? I have no idea what we're going to get. Now keep in mind, this watch movement has only been running for about 20 minutes. So it takes, you gotta let the, as my dad used to say, you gotta let the oil slop around. Well, that doesn't help. I don't have it down in its holder. It's running sideways. Come on, get in there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Okay, let's try that again. So as you can see, look, the signal is cleaning up and it's getting a little tighter. When I go through and do my positional adjustments, I'm going to work on getting a little tighter. But remember, the way you do these is it's an average gain or loss of multiple positions. You don't set it for one position and say, oh yeah, good, there, I'm good. You have to look at it, dial up, dial down, pendant, and make sure that you're keeping the same and you can average those loss rates out. Now, I cannot adjust for your wrist. Your wearing habits may be different than what I'm adjusting for, but I'm adjusting for as tight an accuracy as I can based on the positions. But say if you spend most of your time with the watch dial up or dialed down, like a really long time, you're going to see a gain or a loss that's based on your wearing habits. But we'll get it, we'll dial it in. Good. See the numbers are coming up and the signal's cleaning up. Waiting for the next jump. When you're running in a new movement, you tend to see this kind of stuff. It kind of goes up and then it drops down. Then it goes up, it drops down. Then it goes up. It goes re. So the overall line, if you draw along the ups and downs, is going to be going upwards. Come on. I just want to see the next peak. And there it is. All in the front. Good to go. I'm super happy with how it came out. Okay, we've got some junk here. So you had, okay, let's do some taking. So this is the crystal that was in it. I was gonna leave the crystal, but then under magnification, I could see somebody had tried to polish the top surface. It's got these swirlies in it. I don't know what they used, but this is Hardlex. These are, and they're chemically hardened glass. You need a lens grinder. But thankfully, this Seiko crystal is an exact match for our Type 3. It came out beautifully. I love these. Now this, your rotating ring was a little sort of loose before, and I've tightened it up. It's the original loom, obviously. I didn't do anything to it. I'm trying to think of something to say. Oh, I can say something about this. Okay, this is the caseback sticker, or a caseback sticker. This is not Seiko. This is not original to Seiko. Seiko's caseback stickers were blue, and they were more like a paint than a sticker, and they did not do this. This was part of the cleaning process, and it hit some of this stuff. You could leave it on if you wanted, or you could just peel the caseback sticker off. I tried to see if I could make that back to clear again, but I can't. I mean, it still functions as a protector, but that's what I'm talking about. There's just nothing else to say. What a watch. Oh, okay, so there's your crystal, which I call no bueno. What else? What do we got here? Crown gasket. Your natural rubber L gasket. I'm amazed that it even folds, honestly. Mostly they just shatter. Case back. We had two, oh wait. Here's your upper mainspring arbor bushing. I replaced that with a jewel. Get in there. Weirdly, your paw lever, this is for the automatic winding, your paw lever was kind of warped and bent. They're not hard to get, so rather than worry about it, I just replaced it. And the last thing, this ought to be fun. This, let's see if I can zoom this down on here. Okay, okay, so you see it's got the hole through the middle there, right? It looked okay from there, but then on the back, you can hopefully tell that it's actually got two, right there. It's got two holes punched in it. The automatic drilling must have screwed up, and it deformed the actual hole that was needed. So that is gone, but I replaced it with a jewel, and that is really just about it. you can actually see the stoplight hand still actually does have a little bit of that orange tint.